What if I told you that the word democracy doesn't mean what you think it means? That America was never meant to be one? And that republics, not democracies, were once seen as the only safeguard against tyranny, until most of them collapsed. Let's explore what republics truly are, why they matter, and how they die. In this video, we'll break down the difference between a republic and a democracy, examine real-world examples, both successful and failed, and ask, is the American Republic still alive or already something else? A republic is a form of government where power is held by the people, but exercised through elected representatives bound by a written constitution. Unlike a direct democracy where the majority can vote away the rights of the minority, a republic is built to resist mob rule. James Madison warned, "Democracies have ever been spectacles of turbulence and contention, and have in general been as short in their lives as they have been violent in their deaths." In a pure democracy, 51% can dictate terms to 49%. In a republic, constitutional protections limit what majorities can do. It's not majority rule. It's rule of law. A democracy says the people decide. A republic says the people decide, within limits. In a democracy, the Constitution is often viewed as fluid. In a republic, it's foundational. This is why early Americans feared democracy. John Adams put it bluntly, "Remember, democracy never lasts long. It soon wastes, exhausts, and murders itself." But republics have critics as well, and for good reason. Let's look at a few republics that crumbled. The Roman Republic lasted nearly 500 years. But over time, wars, corruption, and an expanding bureaucracy opened the door for emperors. The Senate still existed, but real power shifted to Caesar. The Weimar Republic in Germany collapsed under economic chaos and political extremism. Democracy was the system used when Adolf Hitler rose to power. The Republic of Venice held out for 1,000 years before collapsing to Napoleon in 1797, undermined by stagnation and centralization. The pattern? Republics often rot from within, trading away principles for promises. The United States was founded as a constitutional republic. The founders rejected democracy outright. Benjamin Franklin famously warned, "Democracy is two wolves and a lamb voting on what to have for lunch. Liberty is a well-armed lamb contesting the vote." Checks and balances, separation of powers, and the Electoral College were all designed to slow down hasty public opinion and prevent mob dominance. Yet today we refer to the US as a democracy. Why? Because slowly, over the past century, constitutional limits have eroded. History shows us this trend. Republics decay into democracies. Over time, people vote for more benefits, more entitlements, and fewer restrictions. As Alexander Fraser Tytler reportedly observed, "A democracy cannot exist as a permanent form of government. It can only exist until the voters discover they can vote themselves largesse from the public treasury." That slow shift from responsibility to dependency transforms republics into majoritarian democracies. Studies from the Cato Institute and Fraser Institute show republics score higher on personal freedom indexes, but only when their constitutions are actually upheld. A 2020 paper in Constitutional Political Economy found that constitutional republics erode when judicial review fails to check legislative overreach. Without strong enforcement, even a republic becomes just another name. Some argue, any system that claims to protect freedom while centralizing power through voting is inherently flawed. Freedom doesn't come from ballots. It comes from voluntary interaction. No system that grants strangers power over your life through majority vote can ever truly protect freedom. Critics from outside traditional politics warn that every government, even a constitutional one, eventually grows. They point out that taxation, surveillance, and wars continue under republics, regardless of who's elected. Freedom isn't when you get to vote for your ruler. It's when you don't have a ruler at all. The clash is clear. Order through representation versus freedom through decentralization. So what do we do? Republics and democracy continue to devolve into bigger and bigger governments, and individual liberties and freedoms are lost. Thomas Jefferson warned, "The natural progress of things is for liberty to yield, and government to gain ground." All governments are controlled, not through voluntary cooperation, but through the barrel of a gun. Governments are organized force. At its core, government is the only institution in society legally allowed to use coercion, that is, force, to make people do things or stop them from doing things. This is not a metaphor, it's literal. Maybe it's not about choosing between a republic and a democracy, but realizing that both drift toward more power and less freedom. At the end of the day, no system has been perfect at protecting our freedoms, not monarchies, nor democracies, nor republics. What if government itself is the very problem in our society, and our movement towards a truly free society is humanity's next major hurdle?